Hey guys, welcome back to another chat. And after our long hiatus off of water, we're back at it again today with our third emergent property. And this property has to do with density. So funnily enough, you would expect that the density of a liquid would be lower than the density of a solid. But for water, that isn't the case. It's unusual since it's less dense as a solid than as a liquid. All right, so we know that most things contract. That means they take up less space when they solidify. But water expands. So funnily enough, the water reaches the highest density at 4 degrees Celsius. And so at temperatures above 4 degrees, then water would behave like other liquids. So that would mean that it expands when it warms up and contracts as it cools. All right. And that's also because of molecule speed, So just think about it molecularly. So what happens when water freezes? When water freezes, freezing causes molecules to stop moving enough to not break hydrogen bonds. And so what that means is that at 0 degrees, when water freezes, it forms a crystalline structure. What exactly it is called a crystalline lattice, I believe. When each water is completely bonded to 4 other water molecules. And when ice starts to melt, those hydrogen bonds break, and then they start to, cohere together again, so they contract a little bit, which is why the density tends to be higher when they are in liquid state as to when they are in ice state. So this is why ice floats on water. So what are the consequences for biology for this fact? Since ice is less dense, then that means it floats on top of water. And if we think in ecosystems that are aquatic, this honestly would benefit in not killing all the organisms, because if the ice was denser, that means that the entire lake and pond and maybe even the oceans could freeze over solidly. And that means that during the summer, because the freezing would start from the bottom of the lake like this, the ice would start on the bottom and it would just build up and up and up. That means that during the summer, when the ice is like this and the sun is shining, only the top layer would become water, and everything below, all the fish, they're dead. They're sad. They're dead. So that wouldn't be good, right? But instead, thank goodness, the surface layer of ice is the only one that freezes over, and that means the water below stays liquid and it won't freeze. And so during winter, so it look like this, the ice on top, but this is still water, there are many fish, and then there's plants, and then they all are very happy because they are alive. And that is it for today, guys. I'll see you guys next time, and next time we'll probably talk about how water is a solvent, and that will be the last emergent property before we move on to pH of water and how that affects biology. But yes, that is it for today. See you guys all next time.